Hello and welcome back to my channel guys. Today I have with me a new video for you all. Alright guys, today's video is all about my desk setup. This video is in demand to many of my viewers who had personally asked me what are the devices I use and how I work my daily activities in the machine. Since I live in a rented house in Darjeeling, I do not have a big space like many other YouTubers. So this is a small nook of the room where I have set up my desk and my devices. Pretty much this is the only workspace I have, and this is the place where I do all my editing and all other work related to computer and electronics. So guys, this is my small office. Here you can see, and I will be explaining all the devices I use in detail in this video. By the way, most of the things that you see here in this video are either designed by me or custom built by me. Here, right in front of my machine, I have quotations framed. These are all lines of my own, and it inspires me every day when I sit for my work. I also have a plant by the side of my computer. Natural greenery always gives me a positive vibe, so this is one part of a necessary thing for my setup. And I'm pretty sure it is true for many of you as well. Okay, let us start talking about the devices that I use. Let's start with the biggest hardware I have in my setup, and that is this Samsung monitor that I use. It is a curved monitor, 27-inch, bezel-less and LED backlit. It is full HD monitor and it supports VGA and HDMI display. This monitor is good for color reproduction, hence very ideal for video editing and color correction. This monitor also comes with a button at the back, with the help of which you can tweak many settings. There is also a mode called Eye Saver mode that will help your eye from all these vibrant colors, especially when you're working in the dark. You can also tweak contrast, brightness and other details according to your need. This monitor also has a speaker beneath it, by which you can get enough sound output for any editing work and you don't need an external speaker. One other necessary thing that I need when I sit for work is a warm cup of green tea or coffee. I need to be regularly rehydrated when I sit for long hours of work. I usually fill this cup with a drink and put in a straw, because a straw helps me focus on the screen while I just sip the drink. I also have this device, a coffee warmer, that keeps my drink warm. This is a handy piece of device. I think every person who stay in cold region need it. It is USB powered, hence it can also be powered by a power bank. We have a button at the back. When you push it on, the device will start to warm and hence warm the coffee or the drink that is inside your cup. So it will always keep your drink warm as you drink it and work at your machine. The next piece of device that I have is a USB hub. It is from a brand called Orico and it has 4 USB ports and all the ports are USB 3.0. It also has a LED indicator that shows that the device is active. I have connected the USB hub to the USB port of my laptop. This USB hub gives me the convenience to plug in my USB devices up in the front without having to hassle at the side of my laptop. The next interesting arrangement I have made is this glowing USB cable. This is a cheap USB cable you can get in almost all online sites. This USB cable glows when it is connected to a USB hub. Hence, I have connected this glowing USB cable to my iPad's charging cable so that when the USB cable is glowing, I do know that my iPad is also charging. This is just a handy arrangement I have made so that I know when my iPad is still charging and when it is not in charge. At the side of my iPad, I have a table clock. This is from the brand Miniso. I bought it offline. I have this habit of looking at the time whenever I am working. So I like to see time up in front of me whenever I sit for my work so that I know when to take break in between my long hours of work. On the other hand, I have my Apple AirPods and my Rubik's Cube. When I'm waiting for long hours of video rendering, I use this cube to kill the time and stay focused at the same time. For the mouse, I use Logitech M590 wireless optical mouse. This mouse supports both Bluetooth and wireless connectivity. This mouse has two buttons on the right which you can configure and change the setting according to your need once you install Logitech mouse software. This mouse is lightweight and precise when we are doing any kind of editing work. The mouse has a on-off button at the bottom by which you can save the power of the battery when not in use. It is run by a single AA battery. The mouse has a quick toggle button by which you can switch between two devices. Right now you can see I am connected to my iPad and I can do all kind of work like a regular mouse. By the way, this mouse is a silent mouse. You can hear no clicking noise when I press this button. So that is also another important feature. Here, now when I press this toggle button, a LED will glow and I will then be connected to another device. So here you can see I am connected back to my main screen, to my laptop. Again, if I press the button, you will see me connected back once again to my iPad. So this is definitely a very handy feature of this mouse if you have more than one device to use. For the keyboard, I am using a wireless keyboard from the brand Miniso. It is white in color because it goes well with the deck's aesthetic. The keyboard has good travel distance and the angled feet is good enough for long hours of typing. The keys are of island design. They have enough distance between each other and the typing experience on this keyboard has been really good and fast. The keyboard has a clicky noise like a mechanical keyboard, so hence typing on this keyboard feels definitely really good. For all the processing work, I have my laptop from the brand Sony Vaio. It is a Core i3 laptop with 4GB RAM and 500GB hard disk. This device is more than enough for all the work that I do, and the device has not failed me until now. For better productivity, my laptop is connected via a HDMI cable to my 27-inch Samsung monitor, and the output is lag-free and the work I do in my computer becomes really efficient with a bigger screen and a very accurate color reproduction. Doing any kind of office work becomes really easy and efficient in this big real estate of the screen. During the day, I get enough natural light from my window to do all sorts of work at my desk. And during the night, this is how it looks. It does not become completely dark, because I have LED strips at the back of my monitor that glows throughout the time when the computer is on. This helps to reduce the strain on my eye from the light of the monitor. If you haven't tried this, you can try. It makes a lot of difference. When the light at the back of your monitor is glowing, it creates an ambience and a light surface that does not hurt your eye. And these LED light strips are really cheap and they are not really bright. The iPad Air set in front of me also acts as a secondary monitor. If I have anything that needs to be recreated in the main computer, then my iPad helps me to view the file. The other piece of device that I have here at my desk setup is this overhead light. I have a button over here. If I turn it clockwise and the light glows, the light glows in different intensities according to the turn of the button. This overhead light is solar powered and also AC powered. It can be charged using both the means. The light intensity is not really strong and not really dim, but it's right for our eyes. During the night, when there is power failure, it will still glow because, as I have told you, it is battery powered. Throughout the day, it is charged by the solar panel that I have outside my room, and when there is power failure, it also acts as an emergency light for my work. For storage and backup, I have this custom built wooden rack for hard disks. Each chamber is for different backups of file. I have few numbers of hard disks that has all the backup of my files. Whenever I need to save something, I take out the desired hard disk and I connect it to my laptop and do the backup. At the bottom of this rack, I have a drawer where I keep my data cable for the hard disk, and it becomes really handy whenever I need to access it. Probably the last piece of equipment that I have in my desk setup is this cordless cell phone, the number for which I have only given to my family members for emergency contact, and this is a working cell phone. For the chair, I use a black armed office chair. It has a mesh backrest. The chair's height can be adjusted and the chair rotates 360 degrees. It has wheels at its bottom. The chair does also have a flexibility when it comes to leaning. The chair also occupies a very less space, and I have been using this for last 3 years. There has been no fault with it whatsoever. The seat of the chair is also very soft, and over the years, unlike many chairs, it has not become flat. I also use a leather cushion for my back. If you do not use, I advise you to use such a cushion because it really becomes comfortable and it reduces strain on your back, especially when you're sitting in the chair for long hours. So guys, this is all about my desk setup. If you liked any of the devices, the link for all of it will be given in the description below. Thank you for watching, and until next time guys, take care and bye bye.